Welcome to the pickup from the North Shore Flowers. The last stop of the Vans Triple Crown has gotten underway. I'm Tiff Cazalis with Ashton Goggins and the world's most entertaining surfer, Mason Ho. Mason, how's your winter season been doing?
Oh, winter season. It's been really fun. I've been surfing a lot of waves that I've surfed growing up. This season I've surfed all the spots I've ever dreamed of, and it's been a perfect winter season, kind of, besides not being in a couple contests.
Yeah. Let's get into some news.
Mikey Ciaramella took a break from arguing with Round Earthers to give us a Breathless Pipe Masters and Vans Triple Crown breakdown.
I mean, do the math. This week at Pipeline, John lost a rather sedated round one heat, which coincidentally put him on the same side of the draw as Gabriel Medina.
It's a bummer though to interfere with that at this point. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. That would be fun. That'd be pretty fun to interfere with it a little bit.
As it stands, John is just one heat away from meeting Medina in the quarterfinals. And considering their current form, John beating Medina might be the only way that the title goes to Italo Ferreira. Have you ever seen those guys in the same room before? Jordy Smith and Felipe Toledo went down yesterday, which means that the Ouija wheel is a true prophet. Let's see if it can't predict the Jaws outcome too. That doesn't sound right. As far as the Vans Triple Crown is concerned, a Spartan, a Goat, and a Daddy Vlogger are the only surfers still in reach of Ethan Ewing, who's currently in the lead. Slater would need a semi-at pipe to overtake Ethan Ewing and win his third Triple Crown. The man had hair when he won his last one. Oh shit.
Thanks for that, Mikey. If you want to hear Mikey talk shit more with Stace Galbraith, his new podcast Cusp is on stabmag.com now and available wherever podcasts are consumed.
I recently caught up with surfing's most committed groveler, Dylan Graves, to talk North Shore weird waves.
You are known to ride weird waves, right?
Well, I guess in recent years, yeah.
Where is the weirdest one you surfed?
My weird count's getting pretty up there now. I want to say that our trip to Alaska, we went glacier surfing. That's pretty much as weird as it gets. What do you feel like getting weird on?
The less dangerous possible.
Well, there's a left out front that's pretty fun. It's like this little rip bowl here.
Yeah.
I can help you out if something, like if I see you getting pushed in or if we get sucked out to sea, we can just go all the way around. I'm gonna show you what's going on. Tiff's getting nervous because there's an incoming Jaws swell. If you feel like you're getting sucked out and a set comes, just ride a whitewater on your belly and then come and do like a lap.
It's too big and all the turtles are on the beach because they're dodging the Jaws swell. Okay, wish us luck.
Trying to find those weird waves with Tiff on the North Shore for the pickup show that's getting put on by Stab, driving around. Trying to find those weird waves on the other side of town. Incoming Jaws swell, gonna land on our heads. Too many Mai Tais, maybe we should have stayed in bed. Trying to find those weird waves. Driving around, but we end up just surfing in front of the house, because that's what you do in Hawaii.
My legs were so shaky on the only waves I took. He's a good lifeguard. It's good. I can't believe I just did this. Weird as you wanted.
Yeah, that was weird enough.
That was weird enough. Right.
Yeah, it was a perfect little ripple. We said we were gonna get you one, we got you one. And then we got you in safely in those hectic rocks. So I would say mission complete.
Just like, what's the most novel wave on the North Shore to you?
I try not to say it or anything, but I say it a million times, but it's that one in front of the pile of rocks, like in front of the gap, that the only place you can see the ocean after sunset, pretty much. But it's like the gateway drug to bad waves.
Let's step into some gossip.
Is this the first year that a hoe has not been invited to the Triple Crown? So this was
Yeah.
It is.
Woo, yeah, that is. No, yeah, it's such a bummer stat. What are these guys thinking? I love everyone there, but come on. And this year they just clipped all the hoes. Avoca Jesus rides RDOT.
Wade Carmichael went to check into his first heat at the Pipe Masters with a new sticker on his nose.
Okay, that's sick. That's a cool fit.
It's perfect.
If you did not know what RDOT is, that's rusty.
Here's some of the sponsor gossip that we've heard. Alana Blanchard's contracted with Rip Curl is up for negotiations at the end of the year. But with her and Jack's baby vlogs collecting hundreds of thousands of views, Alana is almost certainly going to be kept on the search. Meanwhile, Jack's Billabong agreement is also reaching its end, but they'd be foolish to let go of surfing's best dad bod. With Nike's recent sale of Hurley, surfing's most expensive roster will be sitting down for those painfully awkward conversations come 2020. Lakey and Carissa, Baron Mamiya, and even Julian Wilson might be seeing new stickers on their nose if they can't come to agreements.
It's Baron Mamiya, my good friend.
Mamiya, if they can't come to agreements with Hurley's new corporate overlords.
You guys want some juice? I heard Connor Coffin just signed with Rip Curl again. The ink's there, everything's done. Heard it's 3 years. I mean, I dream about the 5 ones, but good job, Connor.
Let's go for butter knives.
So this is a 6.0 Tokoro, and it's going to be your guys' for the day. Obviously, Gabe Medina rides Cabianca surfboards, 11 out of 12 events of the year. And then just for the Pipe Masters, this one event, he really taps into the local shapers and gets Wade Tokoro. For Gabe, it works for him coming to Hawaii. He's won 2 world titles on these boards, and that's his plan for this year as well. You have to ask Dad if you're allowed to borrow the board. Don't even ask Gabe, I gotta ask Pops.
So we grabbed the board from Gabriel Medina, which is just behind you if you want to put it on the table. It's a board designed by Wade Tokoro.
If you guys want the real breakdown.
Yeah.
Boom. Usually, when I feel Gabby's boards, the rails feel like this table. Double or triple the width of this table right here, but it's that same rail. Like, you could tell here that Wade tried to keep the board a little normal. The outline, perfect nose, not too narrow, not too wide. He always has really perfect outlines when you're looking at him. And this is what I trip out on about Gabby. His normal boards, here's the concave of his normal board.
They're dead flat.
Dead flat, like table flat. Every time my dad would grab a board, he goes like this. Growing up, even if I didn't know what that meant, I was always, when I was a kid, I'd grab a board, and if there's like older people or anyone, I'd just be like, hold on, and I'd just grab the board and be like, oh, that's sick. Like, they'd be like, whoa, what? This kid knows about boards. But really, I like didn't even know. And anytime I feel this bump, I've been raised to like, I really love that. And the boards are usually really good when you have like one of those. There's a certain race car driver that like, if you just give him the plug car, he's just like, wah, wah, like does it. But when you give him a Ferrari, maybe he's right into the wall, like.
Cabianca's, all of his sponsors, which he has like 20, are all glassed underneath. Only for these boards, he has to bring all of his stickers and do his sticker jobs, and it's kind of like, it's NASCAR right here. And there's a pretty price tag, and even that new Adidas contract, no sticker, but just the money. Please bring it back in nice shape for us.
Why do all the athletes get local shaper boards for their Triple Crown events?
Because the local shapers have like some really good insight on all the waves. Like if you were to get a Manami or a Pang or something, you know, for Haleiwa, or like some Tokoros for pretty much anywhere, or Pipeline, or sounds like, I think really the reason is these guys are just, you don't have to travel with surfboards. The only event of the whole year, you just finally leave your board bag at home, leave your plugs, leave your, just come over, order your 6'4" from our Wade. Oh, Al Chapman. Al makes some really beautiful boards. Oh my gosh, put this in, Al Chapman, I love you.
And now for kittens and lions. Mason, you're lion.
Probably just, yeah, lions, my family, all my friends. Yeah, I have a nice gang of like good people.
And you kitten?
My kitten is just not getting in this Triple Crown. Like, no Hall even sunset. I was just like, oh, but then a couple hours went by and I was like, oh, I might be in pipe. Pipe came along and they told me you're not in pipe either. I was like, bro, do I just break everything down? I feel it, like this is the movies. And then all of a sudden I was just like, oh, Buddha and monk videos, I'm gonna YouTube it. And the guy's like, yeah, if you ever feel that bad like feeling or any anger or you're gonna express something bad you might regret or something, just like try to like just think about it, breathe for like just at least even 5 seconds, and then maybe it might just turn into this like energy ball of like fire of good stuff.
My kitten is sea bass being knocked off tour. My lion's Drauchianka again. The night after the first day of the Pipe Masters, he caught the craziest wave it off the wall and made us proud again.
So my lion is Imai Devo for making it to his first Pipe Masters all the way from the trials, taking down some big names. And we caught up with him to know his thoughts about his first Pipe Masters.
It was a dream come true to even be in the trials and to make heats and to make it all the way through has been a goal of mine. That was my third time in the trials, I think. Being in the Pipe Masters was a dream. I don't even care if I make this heat, I just want to get a good wave, a sick wave. And I'm stoked I did. Just being out there today with Kelly and with Medina, like, it was pretty dreamy. I mean, I grew up idolizing Kelly and watching Gabriel, and those guys are just animals, and they put on a show, and I was just stoked to be in the mix with them.
Well, it's time to end this episode. Do you want to sign us off?
There's the left, the right's bigger. Yee-hoo!